Good morning, y'all. It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27. And we out here trying to get some work on Labor Day morning. Hey, look, it may be Labor Day for some, but your boy don't take no days off. Can't afford it. I always think if I take one day off, I'm gonna fall one day behind. And for somebody that's training just as hard as me, can't stand it. Whoa, gotta love it. Gotta love the way it feels. You gotta love the work you put in. When you didn't put the work in, you love the way it feels out here. I just finished 3 hours of training, and then I came outside to hit this bag before I take my run. 5 miles. Yo, I appreciate all y'all logging in. I appreciate all the love I've been getting from y'all. I appreciate the fact that a lot of y'all been getting in on them challenges with me. My last challenge was 30 days of a 20-pound weight vest, running 2 miles a day. That challenge just ended on the 30th. In about 9 more days, I'm gonna start another challenge. I'm gonna let y'all know like 2 days before so that we can all be on the same page. Hopefully I can get y'all to jump in on the challenge with me. Well, I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Woo! Man, you gotta love it when a plan comes together. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Man, ain't nothing like this bag. This is a stress reliever. Let's see what we got here. Let's see who we got here. Proud American. Watermelon or bananas for pre-workout. I don't know, man. I like them both. Yeah. Bananas, I like bananas. Yeah, they go down smooth and quick. Ain't a lot of mess. Yeah. Yeah. Sketchy. I appreciate your comment. Everybody's comment matters. What's up, Coach? Yo, what it do? What it do? I've been working. Y'all know how I get down. I follow my own plan. Woo! Man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. When you know you done put the work in, so you can come out here and show the work off. Yeah. It feel good when you can punch like that. And as y'all understand, these right here ain't bad gloves. I only wear these because in case I'm standing in front of some people that ain't boxers, I don't want them to see skin off my knuckles. So I wear these just to keep the skin on my knuckles. Cause I'll leave the skin out here on the concrete, baby. I'm old school. I don't care about that. My mom used to always say, don't come to the table looking crazy. So I try not to come to the table looking crazy now. Woo! Gotta love it when the plan comes together. Gotta love it. I stole that line from the 18. They used to always say, gotta love it when the plan comes together. Let's see who we got here. Who we got here? JKDJ. Yeah. Yeah. Turn up. Man, if I turn my hips into these punches any more than what I'm doing right now, I'd take my hip off. You don't understand something. That I gotta say this every single time, but I'm only gonna say it once today. There is more than one way to do something. For all those that think, if I don't turn it over, if I don't twist it up, if I don't push it out, man, I wish I had a dime for every time somebody commented and I go and look at their page and they ain't got nothing on their page, but they try and tell me how to do it. I've been doing this for 45 years. It's been working for 45 years. I ain't gonna change it. I ain't gonna change it. Twist your hips more, coach. Throw more power, coach. You come replace this bag and let's see how much power I got. You know what I'm saying? People like to talk, but they ain't training. Yes, sir. Y'all understand the fire. Man, I wonder what day, y'all tell me what day I can log in online and ain't nothing negative being seen. Y'all tell me that day, because I'm going to log in online for like 5 hours. I'm going to do it for 5 hours. When I ain't got a naysayer. When I ain't got somebody trying to correct me. When I ain't got somebody faking me and throwing me the 22 slide. Coach, we can't hear you, coach. You faded out, coach. And then I log offline, log back online, and I was perfectly fine. Man, there's some cats out there with some tricks, but guess what? Your tricks don't stop this flow. Y'all see, it don't stop the flow. It don't stop your coach from being in the best shape of his life. That's what I'm talking about. And I want each and every one of y'all to get in the best shape of your life. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people try to tell you they got more experience than you got so they know how to do it better than what you're doing. All I want you to do is come on outside and get your work in. That's it. I want y'all to come outside and don't listen to nobody. Just come outside and work. That's all it is. Just come out here and put some work in and enjoy it. It's nice and windy outside. It's like 70-something degrees out here. I'm gonna put this work in and then I'm gonna go for a 5-mile run. And people tell me, they say, Coach, how fast you run? I said, 8 minutes a mile. They say you're running too slow. You should be at 7 minutes a mile. I'm 57. You find me somebody that can do what I do, and then I'll follow their lead. But until you do, enjoy what you see. Because what you see is what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the champ. I'm just trying to encourage people, bro. I ain't in the ring no more. I'm tired. I'm out the hurting game now. I ain't get hurt, as you can see. Which is why y'all see me out here. I'm moving around with these 10-pound ankle weights on. I don't know if y'all can see them. Because I like to move. It's like a dance. It's like a dance, y'all. It's like a dance. You gotta know how to dance. Ah. 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 Woo. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate y'all logging in. I really do. Because y'all could be doing something else with your day. But I appreciate y'all logging in and saying what up to your boy. And joining in the festivities. I hope y'all train today. I hope y'all plan on training today. Don't let Labor Day fool you. Look, don't let it fool you. Keep training anyway. Don't let nobody tell you, take a day off. They've been telling me that for the last 13 years. They said, yo, coach, when you gonna take your first day off? I've been training for 13 years straight, every single day, 7 days a week. And that's where all the fluency come from. It all come from training. Let's see, eat first or train first? I don't eat in the morning, bro. I'm OMAD, 1 meal a day. I don't eat until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I eat for 1 hour every day. So don't get it twisted when people tell you, you can't come out here and train first. I done put in all kinds of work since 9 o'clock in the AM this morning, and now it's 12:20. I done did my 3 hours. I normally get up earlier than that. Finna get it in right now. That's what I'm talking about, homie. Yes, sir, I train every day. Gotta train every day, homie. That's what we do here. Sweat. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta put that sweat in. Get up now. Yeah, I want everybody to get up. Agree. Look, thanks, brother. King Cam, my man. I already trained today 90 minutes of boxing, 45 minutes of plyometrics. Man, plyometrics is some of the greatest things known to man. Bruce Lee used to grab a bar that'd be attached to something metal that wouldn't move, and he would just pull it. Just pull it. And he knew he wasn't gonna pull it out the ground, but he did it anyway, because it worked them muscles, man. It worked the muscles. Let's see. Smothering my jab. No, I'm not. You don't have to have a long jab in order for the jab to work. It's called a punch. A jab is nothing more than a punch. And if you use the term smother, then what do you say about Bruce Lee that had a 3-inch punch that can knock you from across the room? So, always understand something. Just because you see me out here hitting the bag don't mean the only thing I know is boxing. I studied jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, Okinawa Shorin-ryu for over 20 years. Boxing, grappling, wrestling, street fighting. You don't need a long jab, bro. You know what a long jab is for? A long jab is for to hit somebody on the other side of the ring when you don't want them to come nowhere near you. So you throwing your jab out like this because you want to push them all the way out. But let me tell you something. If you fought a real fighter in your life, like the real fighters I fought that had faster hands than what I got, every time your arm was out like this, they'd hit you 12 times. That's what a real jab will do for you. Now, if you want a good jab, then learn how to move with the jab. It ain't about how long the jab is, it's about how you step in with the jab. It's about a 3-inch punch, a 6-inch punch, a 9-inch punch, and then all the way out until your arm crack. Then the bottom line is, people that tell you to do this so the arm straight like this, they're giving you bad information. Because this gonna hurt your joint. You're always supposed to stop your punch about a couple seconds short. So how my arm bent right here, you're supposed to throw your jab. But people don't tell you that because they don't know what to tell it to you. I'm telling it to you now. So for all those giving out bad information, come to me. I give you some right information. This is a jab. That's a jab. But every jab don't gotta be like that. Because I can throw a jab like this. Watch. Demonstration. See, I ain't extending my arm all the way out. Still gonna feel the same when they hit you in the face. Huh? You heard it from me, your boy Coach Cole, 45 plus years of experience. I'm 57 years old. I didn't just start this yesterday. I don't need instructions right now. I done already been instructed. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, Coach, what's up with that hook? That's the hook, Coach. That's the hook, Coach. It's bull crap. That hook, I gotta stand right here to throw. What kind of sense does that make, homie? I'm right here. I'm in the fight trying to land a hook. I'm gonna land a hook from across on the other side of the ring. I'm gonna be way out here. I'm gonna turn my fists over, right? Because the only thing that matters in the punch is that you hit with the knuckles. It don't matter if it's this way, this way, this way, as long as you land the knuckles. So here you go. If I can throw my hook the same distance I throw my jab, you in trouble. Oh, you're gonna get hit, coach. You're gonna get hit. Why you throwing that wide punch? You're gonna get hit. No, you're not. I ain't never got hit. Cause I know how to throw it. And I practice it. You practice what you preach, homie. You practice. How you gonna hit me? Look, how you gonna hit me? How you gonna know when to hit me? Come on, bro. I'm in this game to win it. I teach real, valid information. You can write a book on my information, dog. I like these guys, though. I really do. They got 5 or 6 years of experience. They come online and they tell me that what I'm doing is wrong. I've been doing this longer than most of these cats was alive. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, because that's what we're here for. I'm here to answer the questions, dog. You didn't think that I thought when I started my YouTube channel that I was going to have a lot of guys that was going to be like, in my ear? I knew that. But that's why I do it anyway, because it's fun. You feel me? It's fun. Hoo-ah, appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm saying, are you, I don't even know what that say. Am I unattractive? Hey, look, man, I ain't claim to be the prettiest guy in the world. You started boxing in 1980. I was born in 1967. And 10 years later, I was chopping them and blocking them and kicking them. And then after that, I got into boxing. So yeah, 1986 is the year I graduated from high school. So yeah, you are correct. I got a lot of years in the game, player. Hey, look. Coach, keep teaching them and inspiring them. You know I'm going to keep doing that. Dwayne Jones. Hey, do a barrage of punches. I will. Hold on one second. You a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Man, any belt in jiu-jitsu. Let me tell you something about belts. White, yellow, orange, purple, blue, green, brown, and black. That is the belt correction for Okinawa Shorin. But it don't matter what belt you are. I was a white belt, and I was beating guys that had yellow belts and orange belts. When I was an orange belt, I was beating brown belts and black belts. Hey, man, it's all about what's here, bro. It's all about what's in this heart. What's in the heart, bro. That's what it's about. Let's see. Too much talk. Show your skills. Richard. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Very good attitude, Jimmy White. Appreciate it. Let's see. They lucky I didn't join the UFC. All those years of experience, man, the UFC wasn't always around. That's what. When I was doing bare knuckle fighting in the street, it wasn't no bare knuckle fighting in the ring. You learn how to do things. You learn how to take a hit and you learn how to give one. I didn't mind taking a hit because I knew what I left open. That's the reality. I knew what I left open. If I left it open, I wanted you to swing at it because I was going to hit you back with a 6-piece combination in the process of you trying to hit me with a 2-piece combination. Who wins? Would you rather go to KFC and get a 2-piece bucket or a 6-piece bucket? You tell me. And I don't even eat chicken no more. I don't even eat chicken no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the fire? Y'all see the fire? Ah, ah. Y'all see the, ah, ah. Y'all see it? Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Woo! Casey throw something back. Casey throw something back. I gotta be ready. You hit him with a shot. You don't think he gonna swing back? You hit, you moving. You got to move. If you don't move, you gonna get glittered. You gonna get glittered. But like me, hey man, I'm that guy that wanted to get hit in the face. Hit me. Wow. I'm like, well, that's all you got. When you're not trained this jaw, I trained that jaw to be able to take that little shot Come on, man. You're going to be in the fight game, be fight ready. If you're going to be in the fight game, be fight ready. Take some shots. I used to get in the ring and spar with people and do like this and let them just tear me up. See how much I can take. Oh, you got me. Okay. Oh, he got me again, but I'm still coming forward. Because when the other guy get me in a fight, guess what? I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready. When the guy get me in a fight, I'm going to be ready. But how did I get ready? I got ready in training. You know what this bag is for? It's for to get my hands ready. Y'all see any bag gloves? Y'all see any cushion? Look at that. That ain't no cushion. That ain't no cushion over these knuckles. Y'all see any cushion? So when I hit somebody, I want them to feel it. I want to feel the full effects of it. Look, I get a brick, and I just constantly hit the brick. Just like that. What did I do? What did I do, coach? What did you do when you hit the brick? Well, let me explain something to you. For all y'all superstars and wise individuals. If my hand can break a brick, that means my hand is as hard as the brick. So instead of hitting you in the head with the brick, I hit you in the head with my hand. And you're going to feel like you got hit with a brick. Understand that. Look, put that in your Rolodex. Put it in your Rolodex. People say, Coach, why you yell when you punch? That's how you breathe. In the intensity of the punches that you're throwing, when you yell, you are breathing out. So that forces you to breathe in so that you can inhale after you exhale. I'm throwing out a whole lot of power when I'm breathing and I'm yelling. You ever heard Bruce Lee? Wah! You know how you do it? I just explained it. Let's see. What we got here, people? What we got here? Yes, sir. Taco. My dog. Yeah, but your coach, Richard, I appreciate you. I really do. But your coach would be madder if you lost the fight than how you won the fight. That's the bottom line. He'll be madder if you lost the fight than when you won the fight. And just keep in mind, you can't see everything I do. This is a video. This is a video. I gotta repeat that 100 times for those that don't know. This is a video. I'm live, but you can't see everything I do. I can't even hardly see myself right here. So you can't see how much I twist. And you gotta understand something. Everybody don't twist the same. Everybody, if any coach told you to extend every one of your punches, he wrong. I'm gonna tell you that, and I don't even know your coach. He wrong. You can't extend every one of your punches. That's like saying throw an uppercut like this. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You learn to do something that people don't teach. And the reason they don't teach it, my friend, is because they don't know it. Anytime you go into a classroom and the teacher don't teach something that's right in the book, it's because she don't know it. It's because he don't know it. If your coach is telling you do something a certain way, it's because that's how we learned it. And it's cool. I don't disagree with no coach, because all coaches got a philosophy. Let me tell you something. Just in case you didn't know this, when you see a fighter in the ring, right? Any fighter, Gervonta Davis, Mayweather, Floyd Schofield, Shakur Stevenson, any fighter, Terrence Crawford, any fighter, it's three coaches in the corner. It's one on this side of the ring, inside, but he outside the ring. There's one on this side, and he outside the ring. And there's one that climbed in that's giving you the Vaseline and all that, because he got to be able to see your full face. He can't be behind you wiping the Vaseline in your eyeballs. He the one that climbed in the ring that fix you up. So he's standing here. He fixing you up. This coach talking. That coach talking. Let me explain something to you why you got three coaches. Do I need to explain this? Tell me if I need to explain it. You got three coaches because you got three opinions. Each person sees something different. Each person learns something different. Each person knows something different. So when one coach is coaching a squad, He's telling everybody what he know. That's why you always hire more than one coach. Because you got to be able to see what somebody else can do. See, because it ain't about what I think you should be able to do. It's about what you should be able to do that's built in. And I'm supposed to accentuate it. I've had guys come to me that throw the ugliest punches in the world. The ugliest punches in the world. But guess what? I just manufacture that punch so that it still lands. I could care less how he throw it. All I care about is when it connects, what does it do? I'm not going to tell a guy, you kick wrong. You're supposed to, and you're supposed to, and you're supposed to, and. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you that. I'm going to say, let me see your kick. Plop. Got a lot of power. Let me see it again. Plop. Let's see if we can put some speed in it. Plop. Okay, we're going to work with that kick. And that's the kick we're going to work with. Now, I'm going to show you the kicks that I want you to throw as a backup. But that's your best kick. That kick comes from you, comes from your body, comes from your functions, comes from your mind, comes from your confidence. So, with that being said, tell your coach I said, if he's teaching you one way to do things and making it adamant that you do it that one way, then he's wrong. Because every fight you lose, it's going to be his fault. He ain't allow you to be you. And he ain't hire another coach to tell you a little something different. So, you got to have more than one coach. I had multiple coaches in multiple styles. I had multiple coaches. I took what one told me, I did it the way he told it to me, but I kept what I had in the bank. Why? Because at the end of the day, you think that coach is going to say, Carl, you hit him like this with your hook instead of like this, but you still knocked him out. But I'm mad at you because you hit him like this instead of like this. He's not going to say that. He's going to say, congratulations, homeboy, you got another trophy. You won another title for the gym. That's what he's going to say. Don't get it twisted, homie. I ain't mad at nobody. Everybody got their own style. If you watch me punch most of the time, I'd rather punch hammer fist. Why? Because I learned it in karate. Long before, I took karate 20 years before I started boxing. So, it's going to hit and it's going to land. They said, but these two fingers right here, you're going to break these two fingers. I ain't say I was hitting with these two fingers like this. I'm hitting you like this. I'm hitting you with the knuckle busters, bro. With these two jumps like this. These two ain't even going to touch your face. These two right here going to break your face. You feel what I'm saying? Man, you talking to a guy that's got some knowledge here, player. I ain't mad at you. I really ain't. Only thing that matters is will the punch connect, will it land, and will I do damage? And will I win? Will you win? Or at least, if I ain't even win a fight, I damaged up the other guy so bad that he thought I won. I'm standing there waiting in the karate tournament one time for the man to signify who won the fight because it was 2-2. Old boy I fought, he like this. And he gave him the win. I ain't mad. Hey, look, I congratulated him. You know what he told me when the fight was over? He said, Coach, you kicked my butt, man. I don't even deserve it. Here, you take the trophy. I said, no, take it back to the gym. Explain to people that you won the fight. That you don't always have to look good when you win the fight. I won fights I didn't think I won. I lost fights I didn't think I lost. But at the end of the day, player, it's did I fight? Because that's the bottom line. Did I fight? I ain't care about nothing else, man. I just wanted to fight. If somebody outside say, Coach, let's fight. Back when I was 16 years old, stand up. Let's go ahead. Let's just get head up. They're like, I'm just playing. I was like, man, I thought you wanted to fight. Because I ain't fight with meanness. I fought with skill. I didn't fight to stomp nobody. I ain't knocked nobody down in my life that I stomped them when I knocked them down. Because I ain't dislike them like that. I helped them back up. I said, get yourself together. Get yourself together. He was like, man, I'm ready. I said, you ready? Okay. Then I started dancing. I started my dance, baby. It ain't an unfair fight. I didn't do no sneaking people, no choking people, coming up behind them, hitting them in the back of the head. What kind of crap, what kind of horse pucky crap is that? I don't do no mess like that, man. I fought fair fights. I fought like I was in the ring all the time, like I was in a dojo all the time. I fought with fairness. I ain't stomped nobody. I ain't kicked nobody unless we was kicking. If we was doing karate, I'm kick you. But if we boxing, I ain't gonna kick you. Come on, y'all. Y'all know about your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27. I got a ton of stories I can tell y'all about real life. That's what this is. This real life. I train now to stay alive. People ask me all the time, Coach, how you train 7 days a week? Why you walking around here with a six-pack looking like you're 27 years old? What you trying to prove? I ain't trying to prove nothing. I'm trying to prove you can live. How about that? I'm trying to prove that you can actually live. That you can get to a certain age and you don't start getting old. Most of the people I know that's 57 is limping. Most of them got diabetes. Most of them got high cholesterol. Most of them is a diabetic. You know what I'm saying? Most of them then had surgeries. I ain't never been worked on a day in my life. I ain't never been sick. I ain't had a common cold since I was 24 years old. And that is not luck all the way. It might be a little bit of luck, but it's not luck all the way. What it is how you treat yourself. You sleep right, you eat right, you drink right. I don't drink. I don't use no drugs. You know what I'm saying? I eat 1 meal a day. I'm a vegan, 100% raw vegan. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, I'm just trying to give y'all the information because guess what? I want y'all to be 57. Some of y'all up here 17. I realize that. Some of y'all up here 35. Y'all ain't even think about nothing. When I was 35, I ain't think about nothing either. But at 57, I started realizing that if I don't do things right, I'm not going to be here long. So guess what? Y'all think I'm smart. Y'all think I got some information. Y'all think I got some boxing knowledge, some karate, some jujitsu, some wrestling knowledge, some street fighting knowledge. Y'all think I got some knowledge? But what will my knowledge do when it's buried with me? So I got to stay here long enough to be able to give y'all what I got. Whatever that is. I got to give it to you. Because if I leave with it, then it's gone. All the greats that taught me before me, they're not here no more. Oh, man, all my martial art instructors, only one of them is still here. The rest of them all gone. My boxing coach, he died. The boxing coach that taught me before him, he got diabetes. He done lost a leg. I mean, like, I'm saying, bro, come on, dog. Y'all know what this is. Y'all been on my channel before, then y'all know what this is. This ain't about bragging and boasting. It ain't about flexing. It ain't about how hard I hit the bag for real. It's about how hard I can teach you to hit the bag so that when you hit in this bag, you vision somebody. And when you hit somebody, you hurt them and you win a trophy and you win a title. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about now at 57. I'm not thinking about winning no trophies. I'm not thinking about no titles. I got a room full of trophies. I got a room full of titles. What is that? It's just stuff on the wall, player. It might as well have bought a picture. I might as well have bought a picture of a trophy. It'd have been the same thing. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all something, bro. Y'all just better be listening to your boy. And look, and I appreciate the ones that got the negative comments too, because all comments matter. I'm trying to tell y'all that, man. All comments matter. Because sometimes people will tell me something to make me think about what I didn't do. Like, what the crap? Coach, you ain't do this? You ain't hit him with the 2-piece, 3-piece, 6-piece? But sometimes y'all remind me of stuff that I might have skills to do that I ain't done in a while. I do all these push-up challenges where I'm holding it and using one hand and one arm and all this. People say, well, Coach, how you do all that? Hey, look, I don't know if I can do it either. I see people do stuff online, and then I go try to do it. And I see if I can do it. I don't know. I don't get no reward for it. I just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But my goal is to show y'all what's possible. My channel is here to show you what's possible. That's it. No more, no less. I ain't trying to get nothing special done here. I'm just trying to show y'all what's possible. So if y'all 17, just understand that 57 looks like this. If y'all 18, understand that 57 trains like this. If y'all 19, understand that knowledge comes like this. How? Because it's how I got it. I used to sit on the porch at 12 years old and talk to these guys that was 20. And they'd be telling me all kinds of stuff. I used to stand on the corner, 16. Guys was dealing drugs. I was 15, 16 years old. They out on dealing drugs. They do making $2,000, $3,000 a day. They dealing drugs. And one time a dude asked me, he said, yo, Coach. He said, why you out here? I said, man, I'm just out here with you, hanging out, man. He said, listen, you don't need to be out here. Stuff going on out here. You got a future. You could do things. You do things that we don't do. You go places that we can't go. You know what I'm saying? So get off this corner and go home. I'll catch you when I come through the neighborhood. Don't stand on the corner. And I left. Went home. He came by the house later on in the afternoon. He's like, yo, man, I ain't mean to disrespect you or nothing like that, bro, but you got a future. You got a future. You can do some things. And we ain't got no future. We out here because we struggling, because this is what we do. So I appreciate that. So now I'm telling y'all, if y'all sitting at the crib and y'all thinking it's impossible, and y'all thinking y'all can't do it, And y'all thinking because nobody ever did it before you, you ain't have no examples. Let me be your example. Let me be the example of a guy that made it through the crap. Made it through the crap. I remember when me, my mama, and my brother used to eat pork and beans and 6 chicken wings. Remember what I said now? 6 chicken wings. That's 2 chicken wings a piece. And pork and beans. 1 can about this big. Split between 3 people. Ate that every day. Because we ain't had no money. It was what it was. But then, we started coming up. And like the Jeffersons, I'm moving on up. We started moving up. And then we just was able to eat 3-4 chicken wings a piece. You feel what I'm saying? But now I'm telling you, some of y'all are in some of the worst positions and worst places of your life. And you think that you are alone. You're not alone. I did the same thing. I used to get punched in the face. And then I would go home. Mama said, what's wrong with you? Ain't no wrong with me. Ain't no wrong with me. These guys play too much, man. They play too much. Then I started training. Then I started blocking that punch in the face. Started bobbing and weaving. And they was like, oh, snap. The game changes, player. The game does change. If you played cards before, you realize that the cards go a certain way and you be getting your butt whipped. The other guy be whipping you. We used to play Tonk. $1, $2, $2, $4. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know the game of Tonk, y'all know it's about money. All right? I used to be getting whipped. I'm $60 in the hole. Only came there with 70, left with 400. Because the cards change. I appreciate y'all though, man. I appreciate y'all logging in. Right. I saw somebody say it right. Love and light to you, my brother. Hi, from the guys. Alice, what's your thing? Oh, somebody trying to holler at somebody up here. Let's see. I don't know what Alice's deal is, but I don't care. People are listening because I get like, I think my last live stream had something like 26,000 people. Whoa! And I'm a nobody from nowhere. You feel me? You know Tonka Spades, boy. You know the deal. How you stay at peace? Man, I gotta start taking my glasses off for this one. How do I stay at peace? Because the world is an illusion to what it's supposed to be. It's fabricated. Excuse me. It's a smoke screen. You gotta understand something. That they give us all this stuff. They put all this stuff in front of us and they try to make us think and believe that we need it. We don't. Look up van life. Hashtag van life. Look it up. Go to Van Life Toys. Go to this lady named, I think it's Alice Deventhal. I think it's Deventhal. Go to Roman Reckless. Roman Reckless. It's like you say it 2 words. Roman Reckless. And look up van life. And see these people that then gave up their houses, bought vans and RVs, and started living out at the parks. They got everything in the RV though. They got a shower, they got a stove, they got food. You realize then that you don't need to pay this massive amount of rent. Man, rent go up every year. Why is rent going up every year, but they ain't did nothing to your apartment or did nothing to your house, but the mortgage keep going up? All we doing is living to pay bills. So when you start thinking about what's real, then you realize that it's a trap. And if you got any sense, which I'm sure you do, you realize you ain't trying to get caught in the trap. So with me, I chase that dollar, but you can't catch that dollar. So when you realize what you're doing, what you wasting time for? What am I wasting time for? I watched a movie last night on Tubi where this lady was telling her boyfriend or her fiance, she was saying she needed $8,500 to keep a credit card open that was past due and blah, blah, blah. So he sold a camera that he had. And he sold the camera and he gave her $1,800 cash. And then she went out, got her nails done, her hair done, bought an outfit, and saved $700. He said, you mean tell me I sold an $1,800 camera and you didn't even use the money to pay your bills? She wasn't planning on paying her bills because she was stuck in that rut. But I'm telling you, life is bigger than that. Life is bigger than that. We got to understand and stop chasing. Look, I don't mind y'all making money, but stop chasing that money. Stop chasing it because you can't catch it. Rather live a comfortable life. Rather do things that you like about your life. That's what keeps you at peace. When you wake up in the morning, ain't nothing gonna bother you. You go to bed at night, ain't nothing gonna bother you. I don't even watch movies that pretty much dictate stupid stuff because I don't want to feed it into my soul. I got to do something better with this soul. This soul's trying to get to heaven. I got to do something better with it. Can't feed negativity into it and expect to be positive all day. You know, a pastor said one time, you can't wake up in the morning and turn the news on first. Because if you turn the news on first, all you're going to see is the negative news. You can start your day off negative. So with that being said, sometimes, man, you got to wake up in the morning and turn on something else. You got to do something different so that you can have something different, so that you can want something different, so that you can see something different, so that you can think that you can be something different. You feel me? Let's see what we got here. Right on, bro. Brett Austin. Amen, bro. Random Woman 2. Random Woman 2, what's good? First time I remember seeing that name up here, but I appreciate you. Yeah, purple is cool, though. In jiu-jitsu. Yes, sir. Hey, look. He is no coach. Okay, then. I guess. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. People say that all the time. People like to say that somebody is not a coach. But if I tell you to do this, and tell you to do this, and tell you to headbutt the guy, I'm a coach. I ain't got to give you nothing that's going to win, but I'm still a coach. It's some whack coaches out here that don't give you nothing that can help you win, but they still coaches. So when people say that, they just trying to hurt you. No, they ain't trying to hurt you. They trying to see you on your page. Hey, look, we see you, dog. We see you. You know, we know you ain't trying to hurt nobody. I try to watch the sunrise and no technology for at least an hour. Then you are doing great. You so right, brother. Kyrie Young. Baltimore in the house. Hey, man, my son and my daughter live in Maryland. One son live about 15 minutes from Baltimore, and my daughter live in Laurel, in Maryland. So we go to the BMO quite a bit, man. I love that city, man. You feel me? Where do I live? I live in Hampton, Virginia. I'm down here in the home of Allen Iverson. This is where he at. I just saw him a couple of days back. That's where he at. You know what I'm saying? But we right around everything, man. Keyshawn Davis, y'all know who that is, the boxer from Norfolk. That's about 20 minutes from here. Keyshawn, and Kelvin Davis, they're my boys from back in the day, young bucks that can get it in. You sound like Shannon Sharp. Hey, look. Maybe Shannon Sharp sound like me. I think I'm older than him. You know what I'm saying? But we love Shannon Sharp. I just don't love what Shannon Sharp did. Shannon Sharp did something that cost him some money. You feel me? What do you think about training and missing punches? I do it all the time. Training and missing punches on purpose. I do it all the time. I throw light punches in a place where I want you to think I'm trying to hit so I can hit you with a harder punch somewhere else. We used to do this, man. We used to be like, ah. He starts seeing this one. He get the blocking. And then, come low. And hit him with that boom-bastic and break something up in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, I ain't never been violent, but I'm going to definitely do my job. Now, what happens after that, I don't know. Newark, New Jersey. Hey, man, I got an aunt that live in Trenton. No sauna suit today? Man, I hate wearing a sauna suit when it's not hot outside. I know that sounds kind of crazy, don't it? I hate wearing it when it ain't hot. Man, it's 70 degrees outside. Man, if I had a sauna suit on now, it'd just be cold plastic. I want to wear it when it's 100 degrees outside, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to wear it when it's real hot. Shout out to Bad News. We out here, boy. You know, I came up on, if you know about Bad News, boy, I came up in the creek. I came up on Sycamore, bruh. 322 Sycamore Avenue down in the creek, player. You know the deal. All my homies, man. Boy, you better know. Smiley, where you at? I know you up here somewhere. L.A., Tim, Lamont, Bobo, Vaughn, Gary McDaniel, bless his heart and rest his soul. Boo Boo, y'all feel me? Derek Dickinson, where you at? Boy, I came up with the hood. I came up in the hood with the hood. Greetings from Work, babe. Yeah, from work. I see you, mama. Your work, doing your thing. Tea time, 6 o'clock. Why? You better know it. You better know it. Crawford or Canelo? Man, you know Crawford. Hey, man, anytime the stuff starts getting tainted, that's because the other guy don't think he gonna win. Crawford getting huge. Crawford about to put some fifth board, like the ghetto boys say, fifth board bees on him. You feel me? If you know, you know. King Fire. Howard Board champ. Punch them trees. Man, I ain't punched them trees today. I did that already. My knuckles still sore. Eric Halliday. Hey, coach, what do you think about MMA fighter Winged C? I don't know who that is right off the top, but I'm going to Google him when I get offline today, and we're going to see who Winged C is. Shout out to out here. Yeah, shout out to my homies. Be his downfall. Canelo ain't fought nobody like Crawford. That's going to be his downfall. Canelo wouldn't fight the Vitez, or he lost it. Was it lost to Bivol? Hey, look, man. You know, hey, look. We're going to see. He going to see. South Africa. Shout out, player. My brother go to Africa all the time. My brother's a pastor. He do a missionary out in Africa all the time. I don't know what part he be going to, but he be over there. What the training for? Are you going to fight someone? You're fighting to stay alive, brother. That's what the training is for. I've been training my whole life. I don't know how to do nothing but train. That's it. I started off training. I ended up training. I ain't training to fight nobody. I'm just training because I want to be in the best shape of my life. And I want to show y'all what's possible at 57. Yes, sir. Okay. Don't Google Wing C. It's pretty much a joke. Okay, got it. Sometimes y'all gotta educate me, man, because I don't know. People be throwing some gangster at me, man. Sometimes y'all be throwing some gangster at me that I don't recognize. Earl Spence, man, do you remember Earl Spence? Remember how much Earl Spence talked? Man, I don't want to fight that guy. He a bum, man. He ain't nobody. He ain't on my level. He ain't on my... Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Earl Spence now back at the crib looking to fight Fundora. Sebastian Fundora with them long arms. Let's see. Florida checking in. Florida. I like Florida, man. I don't like no hurricanes, though. You know what I'm saying? I would come to Florida right now, but it can't be hurricane season because I ain't about to get washed out that junk. You don't feel me? But Florida, man, y'all got Disneyland, Disney World. You got Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck. Man, come on, y'all. Somebody grab them at the grocery store. Yeah, buddy. I got some for them grabbers at the grocery store. Don't think I don't walk around with something cold on my hip. Yeah. We all have a 9 to 5, and that's staying alive. Believe it. Detroit. Oh, man, Detroit. Look, I hung in Detroit for a skinny minute when I was 16. I met a martial art instructor there named Harry O. He wasn't, I don't know if he was from Detroit, but he was at Lansing. My sister used to go to Michigan State, Spartans, in Lansing, Michigan, back, I don't know, I was like under 16. And I went there for a karate camp one time. And Lansing, Michigan was a nice place, but Detroit, boy, was tough. You hear me? I was young, but I still understood what I was looking at. Detroit was tough. I got some friends from Detroit, bro. This the uncle I wish I had. Loud sound. Hey, look, man, I could be your uncle. Stop fronting. We all some kin to each other. We all got the same father. You feel what I'm saying? We all got the same father, so we all some kin. Street fight tips. Hey, look, hold your hands up. Street fight tips. You can't do like this in a street fight because he going for this. Hold them hands up in a street fight so you can block. And throw punches more. Throw more punches than he throw. That's how you win a street fight. And always keep your legs spread. Because the thing they like doing in a street fight is scoop. So if you keep your legs spread and you're right here, you fight. And always back out. But don't ever bring your feet together. Keep your feet apart. So if he only grab one leg, he grab one leg. When he do, drop, down, up, drop, down, up. You know what I'm saying? You got to do all that. You got a knee. Hey, look, man, don't be afraid to bite if you had to, bro. He might taste like a ham sandwich. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see. Show some nice jabs, please. Show some nice jabs. Hold up. All right, let me show some jabs. All right, let me explain to you about the jab. Now, keep in mind, I already told the story about you ain't got to extend your arm all the way out like this. Anybody to tell you to extend your arm all the way out, it's going to set you up for your joints to be done when you done boxing. So stop your jab like this. So don't lock it out. Keep it right here. Practice it. It doesn't happen without practice. Step when you throw your jab, but don't take big steps. Take a big enough step to land the jab. So if your hands is here and you throwing it, twist it out, twist it out, twist it out. We used to tell them, hit them and twist. Hit them and twist. Why? Rips the skin. Hey, look, it is what it is. I don't mean to tell y'all nothing negative, but look. Bring it back so you can protect yourself. All right? Now my jab for the day. My arms are getting tired there, man. I've been out here on this bag for like an hour. Let's see what we're working with. All right. What part of the spectrum? Dang, missed it. Yeah, them Baltimore kids fight, man. You look like Michael Jordan. I be hearing that all the time. I wish I had Michael Jordan money. I'd probably donate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have, because you don't need but so much money. What did Will Smith say? It becomes a point in life where when you get to a level where the money don't matter no more, then you start doing crazy stuff like P. Diddy. And I ain't got nothing against P. Diddy, so don't get it twisted. But that's what happens when you get that kind of money. You don't just be comfortable no more. You start trying to live above the money now. So now you're going to buy stuff. You want to fly stuff. And you want to try stuff. You know what I'm saying? How to fight a bully. Man, stay away from bullies. Because bullies don't have no code, man. But if you being bullied and you can't talk to nobody, train. Go to a gym. Tell a man you fighting a bully. Tell a man a bully keep picking on you. And let a man tell you what to do. It's hard for me to tell you right here because I don't want to give you no bad information and you end up hitting the bully in the jaw and breaking his jaw and then he come back tomorrow and shoot you. Because that's the thing you got to think about bullies. See, bullies don't want to lose. Bullies want to win by any means necessary. So you beat a bully up today, they come back and shoot your house up tomorrow. So the bottom line is, be careful. Be careful. Don't fight no bullies. If you can avoid it. Is the chin good for the KO? Yeah, as long as you hit them right here. Hit them in here, ain't gonna knock them out. Hit them right here. Split it. See where your teeth divide? Split it. Then you break it. Hit them right here. You catch a person breathing all hard, you hear it. You're going to hear it because you're going to be in a fight with them. Hit them with an uppercut. Send it up. Make the teeth chatter. Oh, you'll stop the fight. But the best place and the fast place to hit somebody to drop them, right here. Or in the ear. Take away the equilibrium. They can't fight. Sorry. I don't mean to give y'all negative information, but that's the truth. So even if you're not going to use it, don't let it be used on you. You feel me? How do you increase the power in your right cross? You increase the power, first of all, with technique. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to have technique. And the second thing you want to do is understand something. That all your power don't come from here. It come from here. Which means you got to do squats. You got to do lunges. Then you got to do calf raises to make your foot and your calf stronger. And then you got to do this. You got to tighten this up. And all this goes together. So get exercises going to work on all of it. Now, the thing about a right cross is it's going to come and you're not going to see it coming. You can't stop it when you can't see it coming. So, if I'm boxing and I want to throw a right cross and I step over, bang! But when you step over, you got to twist. So it's like, if I'm right here and I'm throwing a shot and I step over, bow! See how I twisted my back? Bow! Lay it in. Lay it in. And lay it in hard. Close it out. But you got to be like this. So you got to trick him. So he'll see it coming. Ah! See? Look. Ah! That's just like that. I'm tripping on my own feet. Y'all forgot I got these 10-pound ankle weights on. I forgot I got them on too. And my legs is getting heavy. Look. Bow. Just like that. Step. Bow. Catch them. Because when you do it, is you fight them straight out like this. And then, hold up, let me go over this way. You fight them straight out like this. And then you jump. Bang. And you catch them across as reverse to hitting them straight. And then you drop them like a bad habit. Like smoking. Like alcohol. You drop them like a bad habit. Let's say old school. Washington Commanders. How you gonna be up here? Oh my goodness gracious. How you gonna be up here with a name like Washington Commanders and then be talking trash about a guy that been watching the Commanders since we was the Redskins, since back in the 70s. How you gonna diss your player, your homie, your comrade like that? Come on, dog. I mean, be a Cowboy fan and then be up here talking about I'm gonna get somebody. Man, please. You about to get knocked out talking that. And you a daggone Washington Commander just like me. How you gonna be up here saying something negative to another commander? That's like two deacons in church arguing. Do that move again, mate. Guy missed that there. I'm gonna turn this camera. I'm thinking you talking about the right cross. All right, move it a little bit more because my feet getting heavy and I don't want to step on nothing I got out here. I got these weights holding the stand down. So if you talking about right cross, you throwing a jab, right? And all of a sudden, bang! That's it. I'm coming at an angle. So right now, I'm throwing everything straight. So if I throw the right straight, bow. See, when I step, it's like this. Bang! So you jump back, back foot, step back with the front foot. Bow! But you right here in front of him. So when you right here, and he's seeing all this, and then all of a sudden, you like, back. He don't see it coming. All he sees is you step back. He don't see the next punch coming. And then when you get hit, what they say, there's nothing worse than getting hit by something you don't hear and something you can't see. All you gonna do is feel it. And when you get hit with it, you gonna know you was hit with it. Because it didn't come in the traditional way of the way the other punches was coming. So when you coming straight out, all of a sudden you getting hit from this side, you don't see it coming. And you're getting knocked out or shook up, one or the other. Let's see. Hello from Vegas. What's good? Head movement tips. Head movement tips. You do not have to do the stuff that you see on TV. You ain't got to do all this and all that. You ain't got to do all that. The only thing you got to do to get your head out of the way is move this far. That's it. See how I did it? Move this far. That's all. They say that's not enough, coach. You got to get completely out of the way. No, you don't. You got to move this far. Why is that? Because can't nobody do this. They can't do that. They aiming, pow. They aiming, pow. They aiming, pow. All you got to do is this. That's it. Ain't nobody say you got to miss a whole punch completely. You got to slip it. You can't let a punch hit you directly. You got to slip it. So, with that being said, all you got to do is this. That's it. That's all you need to do to get out of the way. Because remember when they're aiming, they're this. Look. That's all. That much. So how I practice slipping is I get in my stance, make my heel off, my back heel is off the ground like this, and all I do is this. That's it. I can have my hands up or hands down. It don't matter. Look. That's all you got to do to get out of the way. They can throw a punch straight at you. You can do this. That's it. It's going by you. Because this ain't the cartoons. Boop. That don't work. This ain't the cartoons. This real life. Let's see. Have you ever had upper trap muscle pain and throwing too hard? Have you ever had upper trap pain? Upper trap pain. That's these two traps. No, I never had it. But I've known guys that throw punches so hard they throw their arm out of socket. That's an issue. Go get it fixed because they can tighten it up. They can tighten your ligaments up and your joints up in there and make that work. But no, I never had a problem because I don't overextend my punches to the point where I'm just throwing a radical, wild punch. Every punch has to be controlled. If you saw my controlled punch video, I did a controlled punch video. And this is a controlled punch video. Controlling them. Not banging. That took a lot of energy. Not banging through. Banging through is different. Banging through is hitting the bag hard. You know, that's banging through. Controlled punching. See, control it. But controlling, I'm holding them. I'm holding them back. That took a lot of energy. I feel like I need some Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even drink Kool-Aid no more. Man, grappling wins every time. It depends on who you're grappling. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of little young jiu-jitsu guys, 12 and 13 years old. Some of them guys is phenomenal. I won't want to see them when they're jumping up on my neck and putting their leg around my head and throwing themselves on the ground and pulling me down and then put me in the arm bar. I don't like that. Hey, but somebody can do it. Anthony Joshua's whack. He used to be good, but now he just a waste of time. He picked his fights until he lost them. And then once he lost them, he just started going down. Oh, he make a lot of money. I ain't gonna hate on the money, but he going down. And he won't fight nobody that's at the top no more. Let's see. Hold on, I missed somebody. If I know so much, why I never made it? Made it to where? That's the question. What has made it? You know how many coaches out here are millionaires that you don't know? You don't know every coach. So made it to where? You know how many fighters are fighting for 5 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, but you never heard of them? So made it to where? Jesus Christ was popular. Hey, look, how many people you saw hate on Jesus? Go watch the movies. Go look at the documentaries. Hey, look, I made it. I'm still alive. I made it. I got enough money. I got enough nickels to jingle together. Made it to where? That's a good question, man. I really appreciate that one. It takes somebody to ask you something crazy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really crazy, but it's a good question. I mean, real talk. I made it. I made it through a hood. I made it through depression. I made it through stress. I made it through getting beat up. I made it to going to the bank where my balance was zero. I made it when I had a fat belly before the six-pack. You know what I'm saying? I had fighters that fought in the Golden Gloves, fighters that fought in the state titles, fighters that won the Golden Gloves and the state titles. I made it. I made it, player. I really did. I made it. Just because you don't know me don't mean I didn't make it. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good because there's a whole lot of coaches out there you don't know who they are. I could name 10 coaches right now you never heard of. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Popular don't mean you made it. It just means you popular. Coach Carl, I took some of your tips and it helped me in a street fight where I would have otherwise been seriously hurt. Greg Murphy. I appreciate it, Greg. Hopefully my tips will keep you alive because that's what my tips are here for. I don't care if you win or lose. I care that you make it home. Because like I tell people all the time, when I leave home, I expect to come home, no matter what that means. Where do you look on your opponent with clothes, shirt, no shirt? Where do you look on your opponent? I'm thinking that you asking me Where do I stare at my opponent in order to be able to defend myself or to determine where I'm going to attack or how he's moving or whatever? I always look at my opponent's chest because this right here don't move. You can bob and weave all day, but this is in the same perimeter. I don't look at faces and eyes and all that. I look right here. I don't need to look him in the face. That's why when you throw a punch, you throw it where you know he's going to be at, not where you think he's at now. Because if I throw a punch at myself right now, I'm going to hit myself right in the face. But that's where I think where I see him at now, not where he's going to be at. So I watch his movement. If I throw a jab and he moves, and I throw a jab and he moves, then I throw a jab and he moves this way and I hit him with another shot coming from that side. But that's how you do it. If that's what you're asking me, that's how you do it. You don't look at no particular thing. Shirt on, shirt off, you just look at his chest. Can't move the chest. Can't bob and weave the chest. Let's see. My 3 top cardio drills. Running, walking, and biking. I do all 3. I ride a bike 10 miles minimum. I run 5 miles minimum. I walk 10 miles, 20 miles. I've walked whatever. I've walked forever. People ask me all the time, which one can you burn more calories from, walking or running? I say, how far can you run? Most people can't run 10 miles. You can walk 20. The calories still gonna keep burning. It might take you longer, but you're gonna burn more calories. So the reality is I like all 3. I walk, bike, and run. Those are my 3 top cardio drills because I know what I'm getting from them. Every single time I know what I'm getting from them. They've been proven. Suzanne Davis, hey. Made it to the pro fights. I've had pro fighters. So you gotta remember something. Just for those that don't know, the game has changed. All right? With that being said, the game has changed. When I was boxing, anybody couldn't go pro. You had to have a sponsor, you had to have coaches, you had to have promoters, you had to have all that. You couldn't just do like you do now. See, over the last 15 years or so, the game has changed. I can take a guy straight from this internet page right now, and I can take him straight to a pro fight, and I can sign him up to fight pro. All he got to do is have his blood work. That's about $200. And all I got to do, I don't have to be a licensed coach. I just got to sign the form saying I'm going to be your coach in the corner, and I can put you in a fight. It's just that simple. I can make you $500 to $1,000 instantly. You might get beat up, but I'm still going to make you $500 to $1,000. If you show that you got some kind of skills at all, then they're going to have me bring you back for somebody else. Because they look for people that's only got 1 or 2 losses. You might be 2-2, you might be 3-1. You might can't fight that all, you might be 0-3. But it's guys out here right now that's 0-50. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a heart and they make the fight look interesting. They didn't get knocked out every time, but the reality is sometimes the coach tells the better fighter don't knock him out. So my reality is this. That's how you make it into the pros now. Back when I was fighting, you couldn't make it into the pros that way. Ain't nobody gonna just walk up and sign you up and get you. It don't work like that. So with that being said, that's why I always wanted to be pro, but never went pro. But I had fighters that go pro, because everything I couldn't do for myself, I did it for other people. Just like if I couldn't open up a barbershop, I did, but if I couldn't, I learned what it was to be able to do it, and I would help somebody else do it. So right now, I wasn't always in the kind of shape I'm in now. I couldn't stand out here and hit a bag for 45 minutes to an hour, but I can now. So now I teach it so that the next guy has the opportunity that I didn't have. That's what life is all about. Let's see. Hey, and just for the record, it's a whole lot of pro fighters out there. I can name 20 right off the top of my head that you've never heard of. It's a lot of pro fighters. It's a pro fight almost every weekend in some city, in some state in the country. Every weekend. You never heard of none of those guys. You're not going to hear about them because they so at the bottom. It's like a B-level movie. It's a whole lot of movies out. And you say, but that wasn't put out by the major networks. That wasn't put out by the major conglomerates, the major promoters and the major producers. It don't mean it wasn't a movie. It still was a movie. I watched a B-level movie last night on Tubi. It is what it is. So it's a lot of B-level fighters out here that's fighting in backyards. Pro fights in small arenas that you never heard of. But that don't mean that they less. It just means they didn't have the same opportunity as a Javante Davis or as a Shakur Stevenson or as a Devin Haney or Mayweather. Mayweather had a father and an uncle and another uncle that was fighting. So by the time he got in the game, he was already known before he even got in the game. And that's how the game goes. What martial arts do you do? I do a lot of martial arts, but the one that I studied the longest, Okinawa Shorin-ryu. We can't find you on Google. Yes, you can. Look for me on Google. How you think people find me on this page? But my credentials don't matter. What the credentials that matter to or should matter to the rest of the world is what I can help you do. People are busy asking. I've walked in gyms too as a hard-headed teenager and say, well, show me what you can do. It ain't about what he can do. It's about what he can teach me to do. So that's the bottom line. So whatever. Keep looking. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch. And I'm on YouTube. So to say you Google me and can't find me, you must not know what you're looking for. You got to know people's names. You got to find them. It ain't going to be records of amateur fights. You ain't going to find no records of no amateur fights online. But look, man, we're going to stop talking to you until you start making sense. Because you just saying stuff just to see what I'm going to say back. Yeah, you going to say something to see what I'm going to say back. Well, I'm going to stop talking to you because you just basically trying to take up other people's time. It's actually asking valid questions. True. Let's see. You are thinking clever man in a thinking man sport. Don't mind these fools who never hit a person in their life. Debt-free diaries. You are 1,000% correct. People will get me. People will get me to do all kinds of silly stuff online because they can. I had people tell me one time that they couldn't hear me after I had been online for 30 minutes. I actually logged offline and logged back on. And they were saying, I still can't hear you. And I got my second phone. And I logged into my own page. And I heard me. I was like, they got me. Yeah. Every now and then, people get smarter than me. People get smarter than me. Hey, look. I'm going to see if I can find something online. Google. I'm going to Google. Hold up. Got to log this joint in. I'm going to show y'all something. Me. Oops. And hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to show y'all something that we ain't never talked about up here. I'm going to show y'all something that we ain't never talked about online. Never. I'm always talking about boxing. I talk about karate. I talk about my coin collection. I talk about my die-cast car collection. I used to build bicycles. I got a bicycle lowrider and street bikes. I did all of that. But one thing I never talked about. This right here. It's called Me and My DJ by Cool Call. That was me. That was me back in the day. I was a rap artist. Those that don't know, they want to find something on me so they can say, I never heard of you, man. Who are you, man? Who are you? Urban Beat Records. Cool Call. So now you can say you see me on Google, baby. Like, I don't got to brag, man. I could have told y'all I was on a record label. I opened up for a lot of up-and-coming artists back in 1987 and 1991. But what was that going to do for me? I don't need to brag about what I did in my life. What does that make? That don't make no sense. I'll be sitting here telling y'all about my history like I'm somebody. I ain't nobody, man. Just because I made a record don't make me nobody, but I did have a record out. I had a few records out, and I was on the local radio stations, and I was voted most likely to succeed when I graduated from Hampton High School, the Crabbers, in 1986, against all other football, basketball, and baseball players. Why? Because I was a rapper. And in 1986, rapping was the hottest thing that was known in town. Nobody cared if you could catch a ball. They cared if I could hold a high ball microphone in front of my mouth. And I used to kick them raps, dog. That's what I did as a young buck. But what does that do for my boxing? Nothing. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm trying to tell y'all, I got a whole life. At 57, man, I done lived 57 years, dog. You know how long that is? That's a long time. That means I had a whole life. So with that being said, now y'all can say y'all seen Coach Carl when he was cool Carl. Hey, that's how it go. And I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for logging into my channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of y'all for logging into my channel. Wow, that's pretty nuts. Hey, man, I was on a record label for 3.5 years. I put out a lot of records as a rap artist. I opened up a lot of shows for some people that y'all know and love right now. We all started at the same time. We all did the same rhyme. That's what it do, bruh. Hey, look, my mama told me I was cool. I just didn't know how cool I was. If I would have, I probably would have accentuated this cool and put it in a bottle and tried to sell it. But let's see. Yeah, that's what it do. I had my time. Joe Locks. Joe Locks. I think that's how you say it. I had my time. I don't have to impress nobody. If I want pro, I want pro. I ain't never said being pro was the ultimate be all, win all, be all. It don't matter. I did other things in my life. I ain't got to tell nobody. I ain't sat up here and told nobody no lies. I ain't said, hey, look, man, I'm the greatest. They didn't make me pro. I'm the greatest. I never said that. I'm a good boxer with a lot of good information and talk to a lot of people about helping them with their boxing. That's the only thing that matters. In the game, in the big scheme of things, that's the only thing that matters. Yes, sir. But I appreciate you, though. Yes, sir. Do you diet? What do you eat? I'm vegan. I don't really diet because I don't eat nothing. I eat vegetables. I eat salads. I eat cashews, peanuts, and sunflower seeds. I drink plant-based protein, and I eat fruit. It's kind of how I go. Every now and then I decide to get a pizza, but the pizza is a plant-based, vegetable, vegan pizza made with non-dairy. So yeah, I'm 100% vegan. That's how I get down. So I don't really have to diet because I don't eat nothing. Let's see. How do I properly throw a left then a right uppercut? Left or right or left, it don't matter. How you properly throw it, you have to be close enough to throw an uppercut. Do not linger uppercut from back here, because all you're going to do is leave yourself open and you're not going to land it. How you throw an uppercut behind a jab, if you jabbing, you step. Now, if you're talking about the same hand, it's bang, bang. You get closer. You work your way in, and then you lower. But if it's the opposite, it's ah. See how I took that stutter step? Bang, ah. Just like that. You step. Pop. Pop. Just like that. But look, I got to get offline now because it is 1:27 p.m. I've been online for about, let's see, 79 minutes. So now your boy got to go in the house and put on his shorts and that hoodie so I can get ready to go for that 5-mile run. But once again, I'd like to thank all y'all for logging into my channel. I'd like to thank all the questions and all the comments. I like the people that's saying all the great stuff about Coach Carl, and I like the people that's hating on Coach Carl. I like them both. Why? Because everybody makes a difference. I don't care about what I don't have. I don't want you to care about what you don't have. That's what we call cyberbullying. When people get online and they start talking about you couldn't make it, you just whack. Man, nobody cares about that. Look, you could tell that to somebody that's 20 years old and he'll care about it. At 57 years old, the only thing I care about is still being alive. The only thing I care about is I am drug-free, cancer-free, ugly-free, stress-free, depression-free. That's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you take all your jokes and pass them on to the next channel when you find the next guy that's going live. But in the meantime, in between time, I'd like to thank y'all for logging in and seeing what all the fuss is about. And once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side, because right about now, your boy is out.